match down in Wichita Falls. On Saturday night, 7 seconds into the contest, the gloves dropped, the helmets came. Callahan fighting for it. O'Donnell takes control. Kimbrough on the ice. Kind of the way it started last week, isn't it? Springfield sends the puck down behind the net. Then it's sent around the boards. And knocked loose, and here comes Springfield will take it and send it into the Wildcat zone. They'll regroup and come back again. Hochsprung on the ice now for Springfield. Callahan back along with Curry. He gets around and the puck's knocked away. Whatever you're doing, hope you're enjoying the broadcast on B2 of Springfield versus the Wichita Falls Wildcats. It's been pretty tame so far on the ice. The shot is intercepted, taken off to the right. Shaver knocks the puck into Wichita's zone. And a stick check. Dongara with the puck. Loses it as he's double teamed. Wichita Falls then turns it over and gets. They go to the back boards. Our thanks to the Fit Club tonight for sponsoring the Junior Blues. Fit Club keeping these boys in shape for the hockey season. It's knocked out. And Gaffney sends it over to Curry. Wichita Falls, the Springfield zone. They'll control. Knocked up in the air. Slap shot. Gloved by Gravelin. Is it in? No good. Rebound. And the Wildcats try to bring it up the ice. They get across the Springfield controls. Callahan with the puck. Sends it over to Petrugno. And the puck goes deep into the Springfield zone. Here comes Gaffney. Around behind the net. Puck sent around the back of the net. Springfield, Trent Fry with the puck momentarily. Now he's got it back. He'll send it over to Curry. Curry will turn around, do a little dance. And he's sent to the ice. Curry with the puck. Comes across the blue line as Gaffney's penalty is completed. The Blues are on the attack. Puck sent low. Picked up by Springfield by Curry. He'll go over to the wall. Down goes the Wichita Falls and Curry. Curry back up. Scrum. Shaver with it across the blue line. Callahan with a puck. A slap shot. I think you can really call that a one-timer. Petrugno. Junior Blues with the puck. There's a shot blocked by Kimbrough. And the Blues keep it in the zone. A One-timer by Gaffney goes wide left. Springfield and Wichita Falls fighting harder and harder as the game wears on. Springfield keeps it in the zone, but not for long. 6.5 minutes to play. Puck to face off. Springfield keeps it in the zone. Looks like we'll scrum against the wall. Nick, puck is loose, fought for, sent around the boards. Springfield comes up with it. A shot, blocked. Kept in the zone by Denny. Puck's up in the air. Wichita Falls almost had a 3-on-1 breakaway. Barrera with the puck. Loses it. And it's... Both teams are tough. Wichita Falls Wildcats bring the puck up the ice. They lose it. Sent over to Barrera. He shoots, and it's wide left. To the zone. Here comes Springfield on the attack. They'll take the puck and send it back. Wichita Falls trying to control it. Springfield takes the puck away. Springfield sends it back in deep in the zones. We'll have a change of players on the ice. Pass up to Barrera. And a pass. Villarreal with the puck. Takes it deep. Holds the puck out front. Down to. Pass up to Curry. Curry will bring it across the blue line. Shot wide, comes back and around. Springfield will control momentarily. They'll still.
And we are underway. Controlled by Jamison on the near side. Jameson holds. He's going to go far side for his partner Weiss. Now back to Jamison here back in the Bandits' own end. Near side of the ice, trying to get it as Hoffman pinching up. Has it skip his stick. Clearing attempt will make it to Hoffman, and he'll send it on ahead for Brown. Picked off at center ice by Weiss. He'll dump it in far side. Sean Coffey back to play this for the Wildcats on the far side, around toward Hoffman, near side. Last time these two teams played, a 2-game series up in St. Louis back in October, and back out. Hoffman sending it far side. This is going to be Sean Coffey. Bring it back a little bit toward the near side. Now back through his own end. Far side off the far end boards. It'll be dumped in by Brett Hartung. Cork unable to control it, and it'll be the Bandits back the other way. Far side of the ice, number 21, Soren Janssen carries this one in. His shot stopped by Gravelin. Rebound comes loose and around behind the net over the near side. Hoffman's able to get under the stick of the Bandits. I believe that was number 15, Hamburg, as that shot gets deflected wide. Played out on the near side. Matt Kenline digging forward against Janssen. Held in by the Bandits. That was Allen for a moment, but now it's going to be Rourke to Kenline on this penalty kill for the Wildcats. Ricky Brown, Broderick Brown, Sean Coffey, and Augie Hoffman. This one was controlled by the Bandits near side, sent toward the corner, but picked off by Sean Coffey. He'll bring it back the other way. 3-on-3 shorthanded. He'll just have to dump it in now from the far side boards. Cats sending it on ahead for number 15, Andrew Hamburg. Hamburg cross ice for one of his line mates. Couldn't see who that was. Drop back now. I believe that is Bourbonnais with it. Bourbonnais goes far side. Back to Jamison in the high slot. Jamison winds up, fires, has it blocked by Broderick Brown. Far side corner. Hoffman clears this one around over the near side and sent down the ice by Ricky Brown. Brown is Sheehan. Be brought in by the Bandits right through center. This is Gorska. Gets his pocket picked by Tim Opie, and Opie's going to send it back down the ice. Penalty time just about up to Brett Hartung. This is Gorska sending it in as he takes a shoulder from Sean Coffey. And we are back to 5-on-5. So Wildcats successful on the James Lane Air Conditioning and Plumbing penalty kill. Comes right to. We are online tonight. The AOL Instant Messenger screen name is Wildcats Hockey 73. Feel free to send me any questions, comments, whatever you got. If I'm pronouncing a name wrong here for any of the Bandits players, please go ahead and let me know. Face-off far side is going to be Kirkeville going up against Broderick Brown. Now instead it's going to be Sean Coffey, the defenseman, to take this face-off, with Coffey actually winning it back to Hoffman. Now out on the far side. Down to the corner, that is Kirkeville trying to play it out to Weiss. He'll send it back down to the corner, far side. Coffey, good job to break up the play there. Pass came in the air, and Gravelin's able to snap it out of Bourbonnais to go up against Kyle DeLauro, with Bourbonnais winning it back cleanly. Now to the near side for Quick. A little behind him, and he'll have to bring it back out to neutral ice. Far side is Dan Weiss. He'll wind up and dump it in hard. Gravelin out to try to slow it down. He'll come around toward Bourbonnais. He'll dump it in behind the net as Coffey putting the body on Kirkavold. It's going to come out far side now for Hamburg. Hamburg from the far side half boards out to Weiss. Back to Hamburg now. Hamburg taking a little bit of stick from Coffey. Broken up. Brett Hartung back the other way. Hartung short-handed. One man to beat. He's going to bring it in. Shot goes wide now by Hamburg. Hamburg sent. This will be Hudson on the far side to take this face-off. Puck is dropped and won by Hudson. Back to Kyle DeLaurel. This is DeLaurel. He'll go far side for Sean Coffey. Coffey winds, fakes the shot. Now down to Hudson. Hudson looking. He's got Hartung in the back door. Trying to get it to him, and he can't get the shot away. Clearing attempt held in by Coffey. Nice job with that. This is now Kyle DeLaurel. DeLaurel looking. He's going to send it down for Hartung to Hudson. Puts it just wide. Had his stick tied up a bit as he'll come out near side. Now they're back to 4-on-4. DeLaurel, as this comes down to the far side corner of the Wildcats' end. Now out to the near side. This is Connor Allen. Allen turns toward the net. Save made by Gravelin. He'll sweep it out to the near side. Down to the corner as that is Coffey putting a hit on his man. Now it'll be Tim Opie to skate this one ahead. Janssen. Puck dropped and won by the Bandits. This will be Allen behind the net. He's going to drop it back for Edwards. And it'll be Edwards to bring this one on in through his own end. Now straight through center. Edwards still with it, dumping it in off the far side boards and around behind the net. Augie Hoffman goes in. He'll play it back and around over for Sean Coffey. Big hit on the end boards there. Played down to the Bandits' end. Icing waved Greco. Greco's going to go through center. Now over to the far side for, I believe that was Gorzica. Thrown in front. Save made. Rebound. Another save made by Phil Gravelin. It'll finally be picked up on the near side by McKenzie. His pass broken up by a Bandit. Goes all the way back. He'll come out to neutral ice. A big hit put on by Sean Coffey. Now with it, Chad Hudson ahead for Coffey with 30 seconds remaining here in the opening period of play. Far side of the ice, Connor Allen dumps it in. Glove down by Hoffman, and he'll play it off the near side boards. Brett Hartung gets to it, trying to flip it up. And puck dropped, and Wildcats control with Hoffman. Far side for Coffey. Sean Coffey from his own blue line goes far side for Kuhn. Jameson ahead, broken up by Coffey. He'll send it up for Hudson. And back out to neutral ice this one comes. Now this is carried ahead by Jameson. He gets a stick lifted, but we're going to get a whistle on Jameson on the near side. He's going to flip it down, broken up by Coffey. He'll get it to Ricky Brown, who will send it the length of the ice. Away by Ricky Brown, but he'll be able to send it on to Janssen. Janssen at center loses footing as he directs it down to the Wildcats' end. Back to get it, Augie Hoffman on the end boards. He does battle with a Bandit. I believe that was number 19, Justin Kirkavold. Comes out to Janssen. His shot blocked. Comes down on the near side where Broderick Brown will wait for it to stop bouncing, but the Bandits are able to hold this one in with it being dropped back to Jameson on the near side from Hamburg. This is Jameson now near side, dropping it down behind the net. Sent out now for Hamburg on the near side. Hamburg has it chipped up in the air, and it'll come out near side. Jameson to hold it in again for the Bandits. Cleared but not out. It's held in again. Shot in front. It was deflected by, or blocked by Coffey. Nearly came right to Bourbonnais, though. Held in on the near side. This is Hamburg. Hamburg splits through two, has it taken around behind the net as he's challenged by Coffey. Now far side Hamburg. He'll send it back out for Janssen. Janssen from the far side. His shot deflected and wide down in the near side corner. Chipped away by Hoffman, and it'll be carried out by Ricky Brown. Rebound still loose and forced out, but held in now by Coffey. Coffey's shot through some traffic. Knocked aside by the goaltender, Kincaid. Loose puck picked up by the Bandits. There's an injured Bandit down in the corner. That is Sean Jameson. He's screaming for the call that never came, and it'll be Hudson behind the net. This is Hudson now on the far side, trying to put a backhander through for Coffey. Coffey can't get to it as Jameson goes to a knee and finally clears this one out. Jameson still angry about a non-call that happened there. Not sure what exactly, if he got caught with a high stick or what. It's going to come out on the near side. Puck tied up in the corner, and it'll be held in by Jameson. He turns and shoots it wide. Out on the far side now, it will be number 11, Ciotti, to send it down behind the net. Back out toward the front, nobody there as Kenline tried to get it out. Finally, Wildcats will get possession of this, and puck dropped, controlled by the Bandits with Dan Weiss quickly throwing it toward the net, having it blocked by Sean Coffey. Now on the near side, Coffey pokes at the puck. Down goes a Bandit with no call. And back the other way come the Wildcats. Broderick Brown at center. He'll skate in from the far side. He's got Kuhn cutting toward the net. Rebound comes down on the near side. Wildcats not able to get to it now. Gagne to go up against Kyle DeLaurel. Puck dropped and controlled by the Bandits with Jameson on the near side. Jameson now from the high slot, managed to keep it inside. He'll go far side for Greco. Greco back to Jameson, high slot. He's going to look near side for Brooks Birch. Birch back out to Jameson. Jameson winds and fires, deflected as it hit off of Hoffman. And comes out far side for Greco. Greco now from the far side. Actually, excuse me, that's Weiss, not Greco has been set up there this whole time. Weiss set up in the high slot. It's going to come to Jameson near side. He winds and fires, and a save made to go up against, I believe that is Ricky Brown for the Wildcats. Puck dropped and controlled again by the Bandits. This will be Edwards. Edwards from the near side winds up, has it blocked by Coffey. Comes out on the near side, down to the corner where it's tied up, and the Bandits will send it back out to Edwards. Edwards from the high slot now takes it to the far side. He's looking, sending it far side, back out to Edwards over near side for Hamburg. His shot blocked by Kaneshiro. Up and take it for the Wildcats. I believe he'll be going up against Ciotti again as we get a... Looks like they may chase Brown from the circle here. As Hamburg and Coffey bump before the faceoff even happened, and it will be instead Broderick Brown to take this faceoff. Puck dropped and still tied up there as it'll be the Bandits coming with it with Hamburg on the near side. Hamburg turns, gets bumped off by Coffey, but he'll still get the puck down to Ciotti, back to Hamburg on the near side. Hamburg now cross ice, quick shot away by, I believe that was Janssen. Now back behind the net, it will be Ciotti again, now to the far side, now back to Hamburg near side. Hamburg near side corner is going to get hounded pretty well by Coffey. Good job, Sean Coffey, to break that one up and get it on to Broderick Brown, who will send it. Face off far side, controlled now by the Wildcats, tied up in the corner. Coffey coming over to help out with Hudson and DeLaurel. Puck still there and finally brought out by, it's going to be Kaneshiro chipping ahead for Kyle DeLaurel. DeLaurel gets the bouncing puck under his control. 2-on-1. He's got Hartung with him, but a good job by Edwards. Poke it out to the far side. DeLaurel gets it down to Hartung behind the net. Hartung waiting for his forwards to join him here as he will get quite a few things to say to a couple Wildcats earlier on as this faceoff is controlled by the Wichita Falls Wildcats. Kaneshiro to dump this one in and around. Kuhn to give chase down to the corner, but it's going to be the Bandits playing this one up and out. Back to play it, Sean Coffey at neutral ice. He's going to send it on to McNeil and ahead for Broderick Brown. Brown chips it ahead. Kuhn there to knock it down. He's going to take it himself. Nice play to get around one to start the period as the puck is dropped and we're underway. Jamison to control this one. He'll swing it around toward Greco as it was broken up momentarily by DeLaurel. Comes out to Hoffman. He'll dump this one back in and around behind the net. This is Sean Jamison for the Bandits. He'll send it near side as it hits up and off the glass. Gloved ahead there by Jamison. Good play by him as it's played back out to neutral ice. Skips around Hoffman, and in comes Sheehan. Sheehan back over to the far side of the ice, winding up and firing Greco. His shot blocked. Gorzica, his shot blocked. He goes into the corner boards kind of awkwardly. Looks like he's all right, though, as he gets back up. Broken up at center. This is Kyle DeLaurel in. DeLaurel threw off. Versus Bourbonnais, not Bourgagne. Get a whistle, and they're actually going to send both of them out. It'll be instead Kirkevold to go up against Sean Coffey, the defenseman. He's taken 2 faceoffs this year and won both of them. This time he wins this one again. He'll take possession of the puck behind the net and over to the near side. This is McNeil getting bumped off by Bourbonnais. This one's tied up on the near side half board. It's coming over there out of the Bandits, and a big hit put on by Hoffman on Kirkevold. Back the other way come the Wildcats. This is Broad 6 so far on the night. Looking to keep it perfect here as it's tied at 3 on your Jerry's scoreboard. Controlled by the Bandits now as it's taken away now by Sean Coffey, and they'll send it the length of the ice. Just under 8 to play here in regulations. Picked up by Soren Janssen of the Bandits. He'll bring it far side. Send ahead and too far for Bourbonnais. He'll chase it down, but getting to it first is Hoffman, and Augie Hoffman to flip this one down and off the far side boards and out on the Powerade power play. Wildcats control it with Kaneshiro. He's going to come near side for Coffey. His one-timer gets deflected behind the net. Broderick Brown looking in front. Gets it out to Iaquinto. Kicks it down and gets it under his control. Thrown toward the slot, but broken up and cleared by the Bandits. That may be the first time that puck has gotten outside the Bandits' end since about the 1:30 mark of this Powerade power play for the Wildcats. 5 to go as it's back the other way. Ricky Brown on the near side to tap this one ahead. Iaquinto in on the forecheck, but it'll be picked up by Edwards. He'll bring it around and out, and we're back to 5-on-5. Sent ahead now. This is going to be number 12 near side. His pass goes ahead of everybody and picked up by Coffey. Sean Coffey dumped this one in and down to the near side corners. The Wildcats get a change on. Sent around and over to the far side of the ice. Sent ahead now and out to neutral ice. It'll be Chris Ciotti on the far side, dumping it in as he gets stood up. Far side of the ice, they will skate this one on ahead and into the Wildcats' end. Dumped in and around hard to the near side where Brett Kaneshiro will pick it up. Kaneshiro chips it past Jamison, but actually hits off Jameson's skate and it'll be Hamburg to hold it in. He takes the body from Coffey and brings it around behind the net. This is Andrew Hamburg on the far side, sending it out and now over to Jamison. Jamison winding up, faking it. He'll send it down to Bourbonnais. His pass broken up, comes out though to Janssen. He'll skate ahead now, back off, sending it to Jamison from the high slot. Sean Jamison, his pass broken up by Broderick Brown. Brown able to send to the near side boards where it's sent out of harm's way and broken up by the Bandits. They bring it back the other way, 3-on-2 if they hurry with Bourbonnais on the far side. Bourbonnais loses it to Sean Coffey. It'll go down to the far side corner now, directed behind the net for Kirkevel. He'll let it go and it'll come out near side for Edwards. Nice play there by Ricky Brown, who knocks a stick and Thaler on through center. Far side, he'll dump it in toward the net. It's going to go wide on the near side. Brett Kaneshiro to play it around and over far side. Sean Coffey to give chase, but Reinthaler there to hold this one up as the Bandits manage to keep this one in. Near side now, this is Allen thrown toward the net, looking for the deflection, goes wide. It's picked up now on the far side by the Wildcats is number 5, Sean Coffey, sending it ahead for Broad up in the air and pick Wildcats, but it'll make its way back out with Coffey swinging around for Kaneshiro on the near side. Brett Kaneshiro will dump this one in now as Wildcats will give chase down to the far side corner with Brett Hartung. Hartung trying to get around the Bandit defenseman, but a good job by Weiss there to stand him up. Ricky Brown with the puck now on the near side as now he loses out, but is able to manage to Shiro, and it'll come to the near side for Andrew Hamburg. Hamburg doing battle with Coffey on the end boards, plays it around to the far side for Kirkerville. His shot blocked. It'll come around behind the net once again. On the near side, Brett Kaneshiro trying to send it ahead for Broderick Brown. And Brown finally able to force him to look and send it out over far side for Coffey. Coffey's shot gloved by Sinati. And he'll hang on to it. Kuhn right in front there on this faceoff. Puck dropped, and Hudson wins this one. Back to Sean Coffey now on the near side. This is Coffey from the corner, sending ahead for Kyle DeLaurel. He can't control it. It'll be Sean Jameson to dump it in for the Bandits. Behind the net, Kaneshiro around to Coffey on the near side and up the near side boards for Kyle DeLaurel. Held in by Jameson. His shot will go into the boards. Nice hit right there. Just poked away by DeLaurel for a moment, but it'll be the Bandits with Jameson to pick it up far side. Now Allen to dump this one in, playing it over far side. Couldn't see who it was that tapped it in for the Bandits. Brett Kaneshiro to pick it up behind his own net for the Wildcats. Kaneshiro ahead, trying to find McNeil. Dumped right back in by the Bandits, and behind the net, this is Coffey. Coffey on the backhand, around to the near side for Brett Kaneshiro, and he'll play it on up for Jeff McNeil at center. Out to Sean McKenzie. McKenzie's going to bring this one in himself, as Wildcats will change up on the fly. This is now McKenzie down to the corner. Coffey coming in to help him out. And Brett Hartung to give chase on the far side corner, chipping it down for Coffey. Penalty upcoming on the Bandits. Wildcats get possession of it, and actually going to say the Bandit did get up out at center ice. Time expires on the penalty. So we're back to 5-on-5. Coffey ahead for McKenzie. McKenzie's going to chip it off the far side boards down around Hamburg. Hamburg in. Good play there by Sean Coffey to sweep the puck away. Hamburg chases to the corner where he will pick it up. He dropped off now, carried around by a Bandit who was tied up with McNeil. Puck was underneath him. Number 12, Brendan Sheehan. Puck won by the Wildcats and played around the near side for Coffey and on up for Kyle DeLaurel. DeLaurel's pass comes right to Hartung, chipped up in the air and around and picked off by a Bandit, played back out to center. 3-on-3 back the other way from the near side. Number 21, Soren Janssen, puts it toward the front, gloved and held. It'll be Bourgagne versus McKenzie. Puck picked up by Iaquinto and on ahead for Sean Coffey, joining the rush from his defensive spot, swept away by a Bandit. Now played off the far side. American Classifieds. Wildcats control it on the near side. Sent ahead. Brett Hartung can't control. Be Coffey back with it, sending it far side for Brett Kaneshiro. Kaneshiro up the boards. Wildcats stay on side. Bandits try to clear, but it's going to be held in. Played to the near side. Hartung looking back for DeLaurel. DeLaurel high slot. Trying to put it out to Hudson. Broken up by the Bandits, and they will carry it back the other way. DeLaurel breaks it up at center. Giving it to Hartung. He'll kick it ahead to his stick and try to for 5. Straight ahead now to the far side for Jameson. Jameson loses out to Kaneshiro, but he's going to give chase and get to it down to the corner. Down to Kirkerville, trying to throw it in front. Kiddo has to let it go, and it'll come out to Weiss on the near side. Weiss down for Kiddo, back to Weiss. Weiss's shot blocked by Coffey. He'll come to Broderick Brown, and he'll clear this one out. And got the leg on it, directing it away. Face off near side, inside the Wildcats' end, just about 10 feet in. It'll be Bourgagne to take this one against Tim Opie. Bandits win it and hold it in. On the far side, Allen misses on the shot there, getting not a whole lot on that. As it's sent ahead, Allen gloves it down. He'll bring it ahead at center as we're back to 5-on-5. Hoffman returning to the ice. Klein with it now behind the net for the Bandits. Back there as well, Coffey and Trotman. Finally, Hoffman gets on ahead for Tim Opie. Opie back around behind the net. He'll direct it over near side for Hoffman. This is Augie Hoffman turning and nearly losing it, but able to send it far side for Opie. Augie Sheehan versus McKenzie. Puck dropped and controlled by the Wildcats with Brett Kaneshiro. Kaneshiro skates in front of the net, and he'll go far side for Ricky Brown, number 22. Brown's pass ends up whiffing on it a little bit, and it'll be dumped back in by the Bandits. Jarbo out on that to play it around near side for Brett Kaneshiro. Kaneshiro trying to chip it ahead, but it's broken up by the Bandits with Gorzica there. Now played out to the near side by the Wildcats. Iaquinto cross ice. Ricky Brown able to touch bird with Weiss and Jameson as the defense. This one's controlled by the Bandits. They'll play it off the far side boards and out. Wildcats down on the James Lane Air Conditioning and Plumbing penalty kill. Jameson ahead, broken up by Broderick Brown, trying to find Tim Opie through some traffic. But back the other way now come the Bandits, 3-on-2 on the power play if they hurry. Through some traffic, broken up by the Wildcats again, but the Bandits able to hold it in with Sean Jameson down to the corner against Brett Kaneshiro. They both shove each other there in the corner. It'll be Jameson with the puck. Sean Jameson coming back with it. He's got Weiss on the near side. Pass broken up nicely by Tim Opie. minute 25 to go on. They got Jameson on the near side and gives the puck to him. Jameson dumps in as he takes a bump from Coffee. Down to the near side corner. Puck is still tied up there, and it'll be the Bandits coming away with it out to Jameson. Jameson toward the high slot. His shot kick saved by Jarbo and cleared by Tim. Back underway, controlled by the Wildcats with Brett Kaneshiro unable to get it there as Kirkville plays this one out. Held in actually by the Wildcats. Good job with Iaquinto there. His shot kick save rebound. Nearly getting another chance there. Ricky Brown looking for the rebound off the McKenzie shot. Play down to the far side corner now. Kirkville around behind the net. Gets it to Hamburg. He feeds in front and nobody there. Down goes a Bandit as the puck goes back down to their end. Is picked up by Edwards. Now he'll play it around behind the net over to Connor Allen on the near side. It will actually be Brett Hartung on the goal, his second of the night. As Bourbonnais carries this one in and whiffs on the shot. All time held in by Hoffman, gloving it down and sending it around behind the net. Reinthal to pick it up on the far side. He'll get it on around to Klein. Coffee there to pick it off for the Wildcats through his own end as the Bandits change on the fly. This will be Coffee to play it off the far side boards. Knocked down by Hudson. He'll go in for a change. The Wildcats bring out Iaquinto, Brown, and McKenzie as the forward line. Back behind the net, Reinthal to the near side for Bourbonnais as looking for the big hit there was McKenzie, and he lost the stick going for it. This is Iaquinto. His shot gloves McKenzie and Bourbonnais again on the faceoff. Controlled by the Bandits. Shot is blocked by Iaquinto. Bandits are able to hold this one in, though. Sent around behind the net, Andrew Hamburg. Still got it. Moves it to the forehand. Sends it far side for Bourbonnais. His shot is going to it's more of a dump in behind the net. Comes to Kirkville. Kirkville on the backhand trying to find Bourbonnais. Gets it to Jameson. Jameson's shot goes wide. Hitting off the back of the net. It's going to be now Hamburg with it. Bring it out on the far side. Hamburg over to Jameson. Near side. He fakes the shot and dumps this one in as he's got Ricky Brown right in his face. Puck stolen by Coffee, and he's going to skate this one out, playing it through center. Broken up, though, trying to find Iaquinto's. It'll be the Bandits back the other way with Hamburg in now on the far side. Andrew Hamburg dropping it back for Bourbonnais and down to the far side corner. Bourbonnais over to Kirkville on the near side. Put in front, poked away by Mike Jarbo. Near side, Edwards now down for Kirkville in the corner. Kaneshiro battling him for the puck as they go on to the end boards. Puck still tied up there. Two Bandits, two Wildcats there. As finally the Bandits prying this one out, and it's going to be sent to Edwards on the near side. Edwards toward the front of the net. Loose puck shot save made by Jarbo. It'll be Rourke finally around behind the net. Schwab, Drew Pelt 4-on-4. Between the Wildcats and the Bandits, tied at 3 on your Jerry scoreboard. 5 minutes up on the clock. It'll be McKenzie to take this faceoff for the Wildcats against Bourbonnais. Kicked ahead by McKenzie, but controlled by the Bandits with Jameson on the far side. Gloved down by Coffee. He'll get it onto Iaquinto. He wrestles the puck away and brings it up the near side boards. He will dump this one in down to the Bandits' end as Iaquinto gets tied up with a Bandit. Center out far side. This is Bourbonnais. He'll swing it back for Jameson. Now out on the near side, Kyle Greco. He'll go cross ice for Bourbonnais. Bourbonnais skates this one in for the Bandits. He'll put the brakes on and dump it in and around behind the net. Over to the near side. Looks like this is Brett Kaneshiro for the Wildcats trying to dig it loose. Picked off by Sean Coffey now, and he'll carry it back the other way for the Wildcats. Near side Coffey. He'll play it on over for Ike. Get third to hold this one in. He'll take it down on the near side corner, but it'll be Sean Coffey to pick it up for the Wildcats behind the net. Coffey ahead for Kyle DeLaurel, and he'll skate this one ahead up the near side of the ice and into the Bandits' zone. Kyle DeLaurel dropping it for Brett Hartung. He takes the body from Janssen. DeLaurel fighting for it in the corner. Janssen to sweep it over to Dan Weiss. Weiss is going to skate this one ahead. Wildcats will get a change on right here, bring out two new forwards with Hudson and Rourke. Long pass comes through, but Coffey there to break it up away from Janssen. Back to play it now, Connor Allen. He'll take it from the far side, now go back to the near side for Blake Edwards. Edwards back over far side for Allen. Allen looking, sending it through some traffic, getting it on to Bourbonnais, who carries it on the near side. Tries to bring it around Kaneshiro. He'll put the brakes on and drop it back for Edwards, who swings it down, broken up by Kaneshiro. Threnzy in for the Wildcats, and he wins it back to the corner for Augie Hoffman. Hoffman brings it around behind the net, and he will let the Wildcats get set up. He's got Coffey near side, and he'll send the puck on to him. Coffey up the boards for McKenzie. He plays it on the backhand out for Anthony Iaquinto. Iaquinto on the near side, carries in, tries to drop it for McKenzie, but it's broken up by the Bandits. Now on the near side, it's Hoffman shipping it up back to Hoffman, who can't control it. It's going to be Janssen getting to a good job by Hoffman, though, to be able to send it off the far side boards. Brought in with Iaquinto on the far side. He loses it, though, and it will be played out on the far side. This will be brought ahead now by Gorzyka. Gorzyka in, manages to say no. They will get the off. Puck is dropped and controlled by the Bandits. They flip this one up and in, down to the near side corner. Brett Kaneshiro will give chase with 1 minute to go here in the overtime period. If it's still tied after this, we go to a 5-man shootout. tied up there. It's finally played around behind the net and picked up by Sean Coffey. Coffey on the far side. He's going to have to swing it back around behind the net here. He's got Kaneshiro near side out there with Hartung and DeLaurel. Kyle DeLaurel now on the near side. He's going to skate this on ahead through center. He brings it in. They stay on side. DeLaurel in. Shot goes wide. Hartung picking up the rebound, putting it in front, but nobody there, having only the two forwards out here. It'll be Hamburg back the other way, 3-on-2 over to Allen on the far side. Connor Allen through the middle. His pass too far ahead of his line mates. Now brought ahead. This is going to be actually held in by the Bandits for a moment. Now Coffey finally to Kyle DeLaurel. He's got Hartung far side of the ice. He'll get the puck over to him. He brings it in, dumps it